They said it was for stress reduction. The company's MindMeld app, mandatory on our work phones, was supposed to help us track our sleep, log our dreams, and turn our restless nights into valuable data for personal growth. I'm Sam, 24, a fresh out of college kid thrilled to land my first job at a tech giant in Silicon Valley. High salary, bright office with a free pool table and organic coffee. But after the first week, when my boss, David, a middle-aged guy with a permanent grin, proposed a sales strategy based verbatim on images from my dream the night before, I started to think. They weren't helping us. They were mining our minds, literally. I remember the day I got the offer like it was yesterday. It was May, the San Francisco sun was blazing, but my mind was cloudy with college loan debt. I went to a community college for my IT degree, not exactly Stanford, so my resume was thin. But Technova, a name that sounds more like a spaceship, emailed me for an interview just 3 days after I applied. "We're looking for young, hungry talent," they wrote. I jumped at it like a moth to a flame. The interviews were online, then in person at their main campus. The building was a shimmering glass structure, like a giant crystal ball in the middle of the valley. Employees wore branded hoodies, laughing around a pantry with automated smoothing machines. David, the head of marketing, was my final interview. He was around 45, with intentionally styled silver hair and a plaid shirt that made him look like he was heading to a picnic, not a hiring meeting. I gave a nervous laugh. "Yeah, but usually they're nightmares about deadlines." He roared with laughter and clapped me on the shoulder. "Good. Around here, dreams are an asset. We'll help you unlock them." I got the job on the spot, with a starting salary of $85,000 a year, a number that made my head spin. First day was orientation in a big conference room with donuts and a welcome video. The CEO, a woman with a highlighted bob, talked about their culture of care. "At Technova, we don't just build the future. We build people." Then they handed out the company phones, brand new iPhones with the MindMeld app pre-installed. "It's mandatory," a cheerful HR rep said. "It tracks your sleep, suggests breathing exercises, and has a dream journal. Only takes 5 minutes every morning. Helps reduce burnout and increase productivity." My job was as a junior content creator, writing captions for the company's dating app and posting stories on Instagram. Easy money. The office was an open-plan space, and my desk was next to a window overlooking a hanging garden. My co-workers were friendly. There was Lisa, a 26-year-old TikTok expert who always brought in cookies to share. And Mike, a 30-year-old bro who was always talking about his weekend parties. It felt like the ideal life. The first night, I set up the app. It had a calming blue interface and an icon of a shimmering brain. "Hello, Sam. Tell me about your dream." "I'm here to listen." I chuckled, thinking it was just like a fancy virtual assistant. Before I went to sleep, I typed in a test entry. Dreamed I was running a marathon on a beach, but the sand was made of coins, and every step made me sink deeper. The next morning, the app pinged. "Your dream suggests financial anxiety. Try the 4-7-8 breathing technique." I liked the notification, feeling cared for. The first week flew by. I worked my 9 to 5, hit the gym near my apartment, and binged Netflix at night. My dreams were a random mess. Monday, I dreamed of flying over the city. Tuesday, I was lost in a giant supermarket with endless aisles. I logged everything, and the app praised me. "You're unlocking your creativity." There was a share to Slack button, but I ignored it. My boss David liked to hold early morning stand-up meetings. The "Who's Got a Golden Idea Today?" I stayed quiet, just nodding along. Then came Wednesday. The night before, I had a really strange dream. I dreamed of an ad campaign. Images of users on our dating app, but they weren't swiping right. They were digging through a layer of dirt that was their fake profile, deeper to their real memories, and finally unearthing a tomb filled with likes and hearts. I woke up in a cold sweat and quickly typed it into the app. Dreamed about digging up a grave made of likes. Felt creepy, like the company is selling its users' souls. The app replied, "Powerful imagery. This could be a metaphor for deep discovery." Suggestion: try creating a mind map about it. The next morning, at the stand-up meeting, David held up a remote and projected a PowerPoint slide. "Team, today we're brainstorming a new campaign for LoveLink. The core idea: dig deeper to find real love." The first slide was an illustration of a user holding a shovel, digging through a profile down to a glowing tomb of hearts. It was exactly like my dream. Identical. From the angle of the shovel to the darkness of the tomb. My heart started pounding. David looked at me, grinning. "That's a great idea," I stammered. "Like digging up a grave of likes." He nodded enthusiastically. "Exactly! You should share your dreams on Slack more often." I forced a laugh, thinking it must be a coincidence. This company was full of geniuses. Someone else probably had a similar dream. But that afternoon, while writing captions, I got an email from HR. "Thank you for participating in MindMeld, Sam. Your data has helped optimize our wellness program." Attached was a report. My dreams were anonymized, but the detail about digging up a grave of likes was highlighted with a note. "Suggestion for marketing team." I deleted the email, telling myself, it's fine, they're just using AI to analyze patterns. But the dreams didn't stop. Thursday night, I dreamed the office had turned into a maze. The desks were traps, and my co-workers were faceless mannequins repeating the slogan, "Connect deeper." The next morning, in a meeting with the dev team, we need to update the app to connect deeper, turn profiles into personalized mazes where users have to solve memory puzzles to match. It was happening again. Lisa tapped me on the shoulder. "You look pale." I shook my head. "No, just tired." By now, I was suspicious. The app pinged constantly. "Sam, you haven't logged your dream today." I tried to delete the app, but it reinstalled automatically through the company's device management. That night, I didn't sleep. I just lay there, staring at the ceiling of my cramped Oakland apartment. I thought about my parents in Ohio and video called them. "How are you, son?" "It's great, Dad." "The boss loves my ideas." I lied, because I didn't want them to worry. Friday, it escalated. The night before, I dreamed David was holding a scalpel, cutting open my brain and inserting lines of code. The blood was a data stream, flowing out into a series of tweets. At the all-hands meeting that morning, the CEO announced, "Based on insights from MindMeld, we'll be integrating neural data into LoveLink." The demo slide showed a brain being cut open, with code flowing out. I shot up from my seat. The room went silent. David just smiled. "You're an inspiration, Sam. Thanks for sharing your data." The whole team applauded. I sank back into my chair, my hands shaking. That afternoon I Googled MindMeld Technova privacy. Nothing, just PR articles about wellness innovation. I called Mike, my closest colleague. "It's weird." Mike laughed. "Yeah, I dreamed about a zombie apocalypse last week, and now the game dev team is making a zombie mode for the app." He sounded so casual. I decided to confront them. Over the weekend, I emailed HR. I'm concerned about the privacy of MindMeld. I got a reply 2 hours later. Thank you for your feedback, Sam. All data is 100% anonymized. This is part of our employee wellness initiative. Non-compliance will affect your performance review. Attached was a new NDA. By continuing your employment, you agree to... I signed it. I was terrified of losing my job. This month's paycheck was already earmarked for my credit card debt. But Sunday night brought the real nightmare. I dreamed I was a line of code running on the company's servers. No body, just a stream of data, being scanned, analyzed, sold. I woke up and the app had already logged it for me. Dream, I am code. Insight, fear of obsolescence. Suggestion: read The Innovator's Dilemma. Monday morning, at the stand-up, David said, "Team, an update from our wellness data. A lot of employees are feeling obsolete." It happened again. I couldn't take it. I bolted from the room, ran to the pantry and threw up in the sink. Lisa followed me. I told her everything, my voice trembling. It's reading my mind. It's not AI, it's real. She just gave me a sad smile. I know. I dreamed about my ex last week, and now Lovelink is suggesting profiles that look just like him. But this is a good job. Just chill out. I called the police. "Hello, my brain is being hacked at my workplace." They laughed. "Sir, unless there's a specific cybercrime, we can't handle it. Try calling your IT support." My company's IT support replied, "Ticket resolved. Welcome back." I tried to quit. I sent my resignation, effective immediately. HR called me instantly. "Your data is incredibly valuable. We can offer you a $10K raise and free therapy." I refused. I packed my things and left the office at 5 p.m. under a grey sky. On the bus ride home, my phone buzzed. A notification from MindMeld. "Thank you for your journey with us, Sam. Final dream, escaping the server. We understand, but remember, your data is still here." Now, I'm at a cheap coffee shop in Oakland, writing this on Reddit with a throwaway account. I've deleted the app, smashed the company phone. But last night I dreamed the server was calling my name. This morning, I checked my personal email, a spam message from Wellness Insights. "Sam, the evolve or die idea is going viral. No, I'm terrified. I'm applying for new jobs, bartending, anything with lower pay, but at least no one will be reading my dreams. Or will they? The last time I checked my old Slack, still active because they hadn't off-boarded me yet, I saw a private channel. Dream Harvest, Q2. A post from David. Sam's data is a goldmine. Next target? Nightmare fuel for Lovelink's new horror filter. I shut my laptop, but the pinging sound still echoes in my head. They said it was for stress reduction. Now, I don't sleep at all. And if you work at Technova, delete the app before your dreams become their next campaign.